Right, okay. You might be hearing the buzzing now, I don't know. I am gonna do a loading up of Twitch. Let's see if I can hear it. I don't actually know. Oh, hold on, what does that say? Say about see a second wireless controller for co-op. What? Co-op? How does that work? I mean, I could imagine one person controls, like player 2 controls Laylee, but what does that entail? Right, yeah, I've got the controller plugged in. Because the battery is low, I've got the controller plugged in, whilst the charge is also plugged into its own thing. So, oh yeah, I could just testing it there. You definitely can hear the buzzing. But when I check the battery thing, it doesn't seem to be going anywhere. But let's just continue with this. There's the demonic loading screen. Did that say it requires 8 different tactics? No. I just checked out the screen there on the stream with a little bit of delay. Oh. So I basically don't have to go to the level 5 at all to complete the main story. You can completely skip over it. Right, I'm gonna unplug the controller. So you shouldn't get the buzzing. I'll probably get a notification saying that battery's low and all that. Right, how many do I have to go? Actually, just for Fran, if he comes in. I need 13. I've got to see if I can find all these places I've not been to. I mean, I'm almost finished with the quills, so there can't be that many more places to go, can there? Power grid. Now, have I been this way? Ah, yes, I do believe I have. This is, yes. Oh, that was a loud noise. I need to find a place I've not been to. I just need to find out where the disappearing ghost is. The blue ghost. Yeah, this level is dark because of the whole... Oh! Did I hear that right? There's something up here. Something around. That was very strange. Two birds just flew past my window at the same time in slightly opposite directions. It's like they cross each other in the small gap in between where the curtains are open. Well, I found some of the quills at least. See, this is definitely my favourite tonic. Okay. I'm going to like do this, aren't I, to properly hurt them. If that worked at all. Well, the whistling has stopped, so I guess that's all of those there. Oh no, I thought that was one. I didn't mean to do that. You know, I don't think I've at all needed to use the ability I got from level 5. Like the one ability that I got from there. Right, let's have a look at my totals. My goodness, the PS4 is being loud. Let's at least try and amend that by opening up the... Oh well, the window is open. Let's move the curtain so that the window can blow air onto the PS4. Oh, the air can get through the window. Yeah, I've just got that A written on my chat log now. So if no one comes in for the entire time I'm streaming today, which probably won't be as long today as it usually is because it's 5:15 already. And our plan is to go for no more than... I don't think I'll be able to go more than 4 hours or so. I might stop after 4 hours. Did I see something up here? Oh! I guess I did. I wonder if I can do this. Right. Good. So have I got every collectible from this level? Yes. So I need, well, apart from the pages and the quilt, of course. So... think, where haven't I been? So there's the golf course. Oh! Well, would you look at that? There's two. Oh, hold on. Oh, is that... Did I say that right? There! That's all the quills. I'm kind of surprised, if I'm honest, I did sort of expect it to be a game where I'd have lots of trouble with the quills. Like having one on the loose somewhere. But no! I've got all the quills in levels 1 to 4. So I've only got Ivory Towers and the Galleon Galaxy, is how it's called. I've only got those 2 places left to go. Unless of course there's more somewhere else. Oh, have I not done this? Right. So it's... Ah, you trolling slot machine. You're backwards. Well, not quite backwards, but it's off to the side. Right. Can I do it? Can I time it right? Five coins. See, that's like half a pagey there. Hold on. Oh. Is this something I've already done? Oh, I guess it isn't. So... Right, can you blow all the way up there? And that gets you... Oh, hold on. Can't see it. Oh. I see. Ah, okay, so I can step to... I can step right to get off. Step left rather to get off. Right, well... Looks like I know what I'm doing now. Or so I thought. No. No chance. Can I... No, there's no restart option. Will this naturally fall through? Oh, no, what? No. No! Right. Thing is, I probably We'll only get 5 coins from this. At least I know what I'm doing control-wise this time. Right, let it fall in there. Now, I can... Oh, no, what you doing? Jeez, this is hard. This is awkward, this bit here, trying to get it to... Oh, maybe... Okay, okay, no, what you doing, you... Idiot. Idiot! Stupid marble. Right. Now, I've still got like just under a minute. Can I make it? Go on. Fall down to the right. Now it's just a case of timing. That just stalls it. Yeah, I'm not gonna... It's because that centre bit screwed me over. Oh, can I? Oh no. No. That stupid bottom platform ruined it for me. Right. Well, at least this time I have a method to what I'm doing. Yeah, it's that hook in the middle, or whatever you want to call it, the pouch. Oh, come on. I mean, that pouch in the middle sort of throws me off. Right, land in it. Oh, no. Oh, too early. Well, I've got plenty more time this time through. Oh, even better. Help nudge it along. Oh. Yeah, you don't want to get it caught in the first one. As long as you get it past there, you're good to go. It's just a case of waiting. Da-da. I'm sort of keep switching to check on time clickers. Oh, no, no. But yeah, I've got plenty of time. There you go. No, what you just... Right, just fall, land, come on. Oh, a bit more than 5 by the looks of it. Ah, 7. Have I done this one? Oh, I guess I hadn't. Was that 7 as well? Oh, that's a big slot machine. I've done that bit up there. Yeah, just like a whole row of things here that I've just not done. Right, so it's the banana. No, let's restart that. I can imagine this screws me over where the second last one does the last one or something stupid like that. Oh, there has to be one of those lingering around, doesn't there? So I'm trying to play with the slots. You know, you don't have to pay anything to play the slot machine. It's very generous. A very generous casino. You know, they joke about things being rigged, but I think it's rigged in my favour. Nah, I'm timing it too late. Yeah, it locks in place when it's the Yooka-Laylee ones. It doesn't lock in place for any of the others because the others don't matter. Right, so it's Skull Guy is 2 before. Right. What's 2 before this one? The watermelon. It's not speeding up anymore, I don't think. It's the cherry, okay. Ah. Let's give that another go. Just got it. So to the Skull Guy. Is it the watermelon again? There's the cherries. Oh, I failed that one again. So it is a kind of strange how some of the slots have just fruit on them, obviously, and Yooka-Laylee, and the other one has just characters on them. Right. There's Skull Guy, isn't it? Right, and watermelon again. Right, and cherry. Whoa, whoa, I wasn't sure about that one. I did double jump because I knew I jumped too early. What's that, another 7? Well, there's a few more coins. Don't think there's anything over there that I've not gotten. Now, if memory serves me right, I am going to check. Kartos is up here. Yeah. At least it's not hard to find the likes of Kartos and all that in this level because it's like one big room. Of course you've got the side bits as well. But the fact that I've got all the quills tells me... It is quite strange because the fact that I've got all the quills sort of tells me that I've been to all the places. How many do I need? Nine. See, I still need 9 pages, but I've got all the quills. So how does that work out? That tells... The fact that I've got no more quills to get tells me that I've been to all the places. Because that's the message I'm being sent. Which tells me that there's not going to be any more tokens to pick up just lying around. So... I'm going to have to get... Well, obviously there's one from the boss. I mean, that might give me the equivalent of a pagey. And aside from that, I've got 5 tokens, so I'm going to need 75 more tokens somehow. I don't think there's anything else to do in here. I'll try to clear out all the places as soon as I can. Oh, unless... Oh no, I'm sure I have been this way. Ah, yes, because you have to hit all of the... what do you call them? It's like all the ice blocks, isn't there? Is that here? Yeah. Yeah, this is the final room of the whole thing. You have to smash the ice block. Or crystal block, whatever they are. I don't know. Right, I knew that was going to happen. Alright, that's what I'm going to do. Because I want to get out the way. Just for now. I'm going to switch my tonic. See if I can get a better one. Well, lad, I think... Right, let's equip this one for now. And try fighting that boss again, because with 2 extra health... That should hopefully... I mean, because I got the 1 extra health from finding it before. But hopefully that should be enough. can't believe I've had no messages about my battery being low. It's on 1 bar. Can I have a look? Yeah, 1 bar. I'm going to close my curtains. I'm going to listen for the PS4. Yeah, it's been loud. I have a feeling there's something going on with these that I'm missing. The dog barking outside. Right, where's my phone? Oh god, I'm gonna have to turn my phone on. I definitely need a new phone because it was being so stupid today. It was it decided to, I was listening to music, it decided to skip tracks and randomly pause at times and randomly just turn the volume the whole way up or turn the volume the whole way down. It goes through phases where it does things like that. And I don't know why, but it's annoying when it does. But I'm also a cheapskate, so I generally don't like buying things. Yeah, a message to Fran saying that music is funky. Da, 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 da. Right, let's search Yooka-Laylee out of order machines, because there's plenty of them around. Here's the thing here that says, oh, how to get every single capital casino token, but I mean that's gonna be really awkward to find them. Oh, that is a really unflattering picture of Yooka there. Just a straight up head on looking at you straight forwards. It's like one of those images you're not supposed to see, a bit like Peppa Pig looking straight on. You're not meant to see it. Right, so it only has 6 physical pages to collect out of the 25 total. The other 18 have to be purchased with the unique form of currency. So there's 180 total. You know, I don't think I've actually used the transformation for anything properly, have I? I mean, maybe I have. Alright, I'm just looking at the pictures here. If I can skim through. Guarded laser room, yep, been there. Roulette building, yep, I remember that. Slot machines. It's just talking about the different types of machines. The capital B pachinko ball game, I've done that. Right, dance floor hallway, yes, definitely remember that. With the funky music. The match game. Yeah. Hoop gliding game, yep, done that. The Frostberry shooting, yeah, that's the place, the first place with the funky music that I went to. Pachinko game number 1. Let's hold on. Pachinko game, I'm sure I have done that. Right, there's ones in the fountain. The card house raid, done that. The power grid. Yes. That is... I remember that. We have to dash across with all those lasers and everything. That was one of the first ones I did. Diamond sonar area. Yeah, I mean there's quills there. I've definitely done that. Ah, yeah. The bit where I found out I could just trick it by going through. Ball drop machine. I've done that one. And then they do the pachinko game, which I've just done that one. The mini golf game, which I've done. Oh, right, okay. Right. This is one of those instances where 2 questions I had turned out to be the answer for each other. I had the question of how do I break those things, and I also had the question of what's the molecule transformation for in this game, in this level. Turns out, I mean I bet you can tell now, that the purpose for the molecule transformation is that. Actually, no, what I should do is focus on finding Kartos now because I've changed my setup. I want to make sure that I can get that done so I can then change it back. I know Kartos is in one of the corners. Is this him over here? Yeah, see? You have to avoid it, you have to use the transformation to destroy them. Yes, let's teach you an after lesson. But how much health am I at? Well, I'm only at 4 health. So I'll let him kill me first. Sentient short-sighted supercomputer. Yeah, I just want to kill it so I can, well, get killed so that I can get all my health back. What the dickens was that about? Right, now I should have all my health back. Let's get back into the flow of this. Well, see, I'm totally out of the floor of it there. Jumped way too soon. Yeah, there's got to be... I mean, there is going to be a perfect way to get through without being hit. I know there's a video someone did of doing all the bosses without being hit. So there's got to be some way of doing it. Right, are you going to do one more round of this? Yeah, I don't know how you're meant to not hit any of these. I mean, maybe you could rush over that last one, but... No, I don't know how you're meant to do it. And I've only got 4 health left. I've still got another one of these to do. There's got to be a set pattern, because it is quite awkward to control. There's got to be a certain pattern that you can do where you can just avoid them all. Right, now is he going to start doing the thing where he only goes a little bit of the distance and then stops for a bit? No. Is it because you hit him on the way that he does that? I can't imagine that would be the reason. Was my PS4 being nice and loud? The start of this boss music reminds me of the boss music for Final Fantasy X. Dun 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 doo doo. Not the remix version, the original version, which is way better. Right, the first one and the second one I've got down to a T. Of course, they're much easier. But there's when you get to the third one that... Yeah, I can't time it properly. I mean, maybe I could do a rush over that. No, because you've got to... It takes too long to recover from the slowdown. No, it just doesn't work. Right, well... Oh. Hold on. Well, I never considered that... Okay, well, that makes more sense. Oh, you can see... Right. Well, okay. You can see his mouth goes red when you need to wait for the cooldown. I see. Yeah, it never occurred to me to shoot the bombs. I mean, I imagine if there's anyone watching this in the future, which there probably won't be, but if there is, with people screaming at the TV, saying, why don't you just shoot them? Yeah, I've just noticed as well, you see his mouth go red when you shoot, as if to say like, oh, that's the cooldown. Yeah. Right. Ah! Well, look at that! So now I've got 2 extra butterflies and an extra technique with that first bit, so, you know, I will get there. I mean, this didn't protect me that time, did it? Yeah, there was just a little bit more to recover there, but hey, my health is... Oh, of course there's still more. I mean, when it gets like that, there's not really much you can do, is there? When they get close enough together that... I mean, not close enough that you can jump over both of them at one, but close enough that you can't, you don't have time to jump over one then the other. Right, so it's after the first beep. Not the first beep, the second beep. The do there, the second one of that, the duh, then the do that one. I haven't quite got it. Ah. Oh, I can't get it. Right, the third beep. Oh, it does the thing where it only does a little bit. I don't know how to determine whether it's going to do the full sweep or the little move forward. And you need to know, because if you jump too early and then find out that he's doing only the small jumps, then you can't do anything about it, because you can't land fast enough to react fast enough for the next jump. I really don't like how loud my PS4 is, you know. And it's not a problem for me on my end, like hearing it, because I've got my headphones on, but if I lift my headphone, I can hear just this ring. I'm an idiot. Right, see, I can do that. It's so tricky. Right, is that the last one of these, or is he still gonna keep going? Yeah, it's like he needs to know ahead of time what he's going to do. See, you can get through that, but you have to know. And I feel I don't know. I think he goes like, I think he goes the full way 2 times. And then a little bit after that. Right, I think this is the full way. Alright, just keep shooting. I'm going to take a risk and say he's not going to do the full. Still couldn't prepare for it. Right. And then it's 1 beep and then he moves forward after that. Right. Is this the most health I've had in this final... Oh, I say a final section. I don't know if it is the final section. I don't know why you can't skip this dialogue. But you can the rest of it, like in the game. I think this is the only part in the game where you can't skip the dialogue. I might be wrong. I still could do this, I suppose. Right. Da-dun, da-dun, da-dun. Da-dun, da-dun. Oh no. Come on. Oh my goodness. Alright. It's a case of knowing exactly the timing between the mines, which ones are to jump over and which ones are to shoot. It's not like I'm taking notes or anything. I probably should. Right, so on the 3rd go I shoot the middle one. I mean, I'm doing spectacularly well. Which I realise I shouldn't say, oh, don't say that. Woo! guess I can't just sort of react to it. Ah! Very nice. I've never gotten to this part with full health before. How interesting. Right, it's duh, 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 and then at the third one he moves. And if he's only moving the section, he goes duh, duh, and then he moves a bit, then duh, then moves the whole full way. So I do have to listen out for the third duh, as I'm calling it. Nah, the muscle memory's too powerful. Yeah, it is on the third bleep, so you have to know, you have to listen for it. You can't just go off on the timing. You have to like, specifically get the bleep. Right, I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna plug it the charger in because that's fully charged up. Man, I'm about to. Oh, I've got to unplug the headset. Hold on. Right, hold on. Right. Obviously, it's been rinsed, but just to have something cold, and obviously not blocking any of the fans, just on it, so to hopefully cool it down. I mean, he doesn't do that. Like, as soon as I stop streaming, it's gonna quiet right down. It's like the amount of power it takes for it to stream. Right, yeah. What I was going to say before about this boss is that I am up to this boss having only lost 1 point of health. That is a massive improvement. My tracking's what? Wait, got a few more of those single missiles at yourself? Well, obviously I jumped too early then. Now when he shoots the 3, I can't jump over all of them. Oh, he didn't even shoot the 3 in a row, he shot 2, 2, 2. I mean, given how well I've done getting to this point with only losing 1 health, that tells me that this part could take ages. Right. Now, come on, don't tell me. This has got to be the end. Yes! Obsolete. The field investigators have classified you as obsolete, Mr. Wordsworth. I am not obsolete. I am a man. That's from the Twilight Zone. You want to do the gem trial challenge for fun? Ha ha ha! Funny joke there, Kartos. Right. Now, if I can find Vendy, oh, wherever she is. I can change back. Hey look, this fountain has those anti-grinding rails so people can't grind along the sides. Where's Vendy? Vendy, 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 yes, no memory flashy, yes. Not you. Not there you are. That guy who totally isn't capital B. Yeah, a hunter. Ah, well, what do you know? Just what I wanted. I cannot remember where Molly Cool was on this level. Oh, I still need to find the skull, don't I? Is it X and L2 to go down? Right. Well. So there's 11 of these. So. There's one. I mean, those eyes on Yooka make it look like... I mean, if you wanted to make a helicopter a character, that black bit there, you would have that as the eyes, you know, it's like cool sunglasses. But no, because there's already eyes there, it's like a giant mouth. And there's one up here, isn't there? X and L1 are such strange controls. Yeah, PS4 is still really loud. Two. I mean, the whole loud PS4 thing. You know, the PS4 itself is okay, it's just what it does. But, two bad things about it is that one, it comes out on the stream so you can hear just this background noise. At least it's not the buzzing from the controller being plugged in, but you can just hear this background buzzing noise all the time. And also it doesn't supply a great deal of confidence. Right, so that's 3 of those. How many's left? 8? I do believe there's 8. Even then though... Still a ways to go. Oh, there's one over there. And this feels so sluggish in comparison to my normal flying ability. Although, you know, you get to this level before you can even have a flying ability, so... Yeah, it's like, oh, I can fly, but now it's like, oh, I can fly a little bit. Okay, right. So that's 4, 7 to go. Is any on the floor somewhere? Hey, look at that place with the funky music. Hey, I wonder if I still have to do... that one. Maybe I do. Oh, that's just a regular one, isn't it? That's not a broken one. Is it really a broken one in here? Oh yeah, there's 2. Right. That's 5. And 6. 5 more to go. I think one of them's in a like a secret high up place. Is there one, have I got this one? There's one next to Carter's, isn't there? Yeah, I got that one. I know there's like a random room in the like high up. In the high up areas. Just somewhere in the wall. Can't see it round anywhere though. Is that one? Right. 4 more to go. Right, I doubt it, but... Oh! Well, let's not forget about those. Near the funky door. Yeah, that's the funky door. Right, so there's you. We've got potentially that to do. And then there's the funky door. Right, so there's things to the side, either side of the funky door, as I'm calling it. For some reason, in my mind, this building here was in the centre. But I know it isn't. Because I've been on top of it several times. The Drextro's arcade, I remember that. Ah, yeah, up here. This is the extra bit I was talking about. Right. 3 more to go. And this place here does seem a little suspicious. I mean... this platform doesn't look normal. Da 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 da. Right, that's with all the lights, the crystal lights, and up there is Kartos. Yes. There's this one in here. Okay. No, stay away from me. Just stay away from me. Just get away from me. All done, dun dun dun. Alright, I need 3 more, don't I? I'm trying to not let myself forget that. As I do a quick checkup on my idle games, Midas Gold Plus, and... what's it called? Time clickers. And I'm gonna have to look up see which they have not got. Ah, well, there's one of them straight up. There's like a big pile of red dice near the DN ray machine. It's down this way. Yeah, see, starting to use landmarks. I can spend ages and just not know how levels are laid out. Is this the pile down here? Yes, it is. Right. Well, that was the first one on the list, was one of the fields missing. Yes. Got that one. Got that one. Maybe not that one. Jeez, that. That PS4, it's not very happy. Right. On top of one of the awnings. Like around here. Hold on. Past the ball drop game. There's the ball drop game. Yes, I've got that one. Right, there's all the golden dice. I'm not sure if I've got that one. The golden dice is opposite of the funky room, isn't it? Ah, there's the funky room. Ah, right, okay. See, I saw that Yooka-Laylee thing and I thought, hold on, the funky room's next to that, isn't it? So there may be one near here. Yes. Okay, so one more. To the left of the power grid. I think that might be it. It's... The power grid is the red tube in the wall. I'd be interested to know which parts of this level are unlocked through the expansion. Oh, I might already have that one. Yeah, I've got that one. Yep, one where the disappearing ghost is. And the awning next to the... Next to the hole-in-one in the golf course. Well, it says that's the last one. So if it's not that one, then I don't know what it is. The golf course is that over here. Ah, jeez, this does feel slow now. Oh, the hieroglyphic awning. So it looks like I do have that one. So, I mean, unless I've got them all. Which I don't think so. Oi, behave. Right, definitely got that one. 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 Probably got that one. Definitely got that one. Definitely got that one. Definitely got that one. Right, well the only one... I forgot to check those golden blocks again. Those golden dice. Oh, phone's ringing. Hold on. And I'm back. Hey up, Fran. Getting Jeremy Clarkson again. Yeah, phone just rang. Yes. Pizza's very nice. I shall be having one tomorrow. Basically, I'm looking for these out of order slot machines. And on the list I found, there's only one of them that I'm not 100% sure that I have got, so I'm gonna have another look if I can find out where they are. It's opposite the funky room. Hold on. Yes, I did. I beat the robot. I upgraded. I upgraded my health. Oh yeah. Well, I'm not going to be going into I'm calling it the funky room. I'm not going to be going into the funky room, but the stuff I need to do around the funky room. Yeah, I'm looking for... The only one I've got left is... I think it's one that's surrounded near all the gold dice. There's the funky room. So I think the only one I've got left is here. But you can probably hear my PS4 being really loud. Right, let's have a look at that screenshot. Right, it's a 2 and a 6 on its side. So no, it's not. I've definitely got it. So maybe I've got them all. Right. So I need to yeah, with the robots you can, I found out it's a good actually a good idea, because you can't jump over all of the bombs. You can sort of shoot them. Yes, my entire audience of one. Right, I need to find these I'm just going to assume I've got all of them, and if I'm missing 4 tokens at the end, I know it's one of them. Right. We'll have you playing Morgan Freeman to the Hammerlot Pigs. Right, well... Yeah, I have to do this as a helicopter, so... And I know I've not done this. Question, and I can very easily predict the answer, but I have to ask. Can you hear a loud PS4 fan? Like just a PS4 just go zzzz. I'm not entirely sure where these pigs are. Yep, thought so. Well, that's good. It's rather irritating to me. I mean, and it always does this during a stream. Which... I mean... And it stops. Like, as soon as I end the stream, it will just stop. It'll go back to normal. Well... The funky... Well, I'm gonna have to not be a helicopter to do that. But I need to be a helicopter now. Right. I knew one of them was around here somewhere. Right. You need a lift. Right, okay. I will go to the funky room. Fighting here won't be hard. Right. House of Cards. Jeez, I wonder what that could mean. Right. I'll be all the way over here. Thing is, the music is called the dance floor, right, or something like that. But there is actually a different funky room that has the same music, which does have like dance floors. I mean, this is where she wanted to go, isn't it? It's she? I'm not entirely sure of. Ah, well, almost. Let's try again. Yes. Well, I see the ring I've got to land in. Is that it there? No, that's a casino chip, but that's it there. Yay for money. Right. Yes. Round here. You know, it takes me a while to probably... Right, okay. Well, you might... Depending how long you be, you might miss the opportunity for the funky room. Yeah. Right, okay. Hold on. Yes. That whistling tells me there's something nearby. Now I don't know if that just means if it's like, oh yeah, this guy, or if it's, oh, there's actually something else around, which sounds like there is something else around. Now I don't know exactly. Yeah, I'm headed in the right direction. You'll get no direction from me. Aha! Would you look at that now? No, come on. Good. Now, I don't know how you're going to get down. Okay. Right, by the House of Cards. But I do want to go down to where that shoot-a-lot guy was, because I had a whistle. Oh! Okay, well, I didn't know that did that. Yeah, I do think the whistle is just that sound. Right. Right, do I get the whistling here at all? No? Well, I guess that means that there's nothing here. Yes, let's. Okay, so around this side it says scoffs a lot. Yeah, I'm going to be getting the whistling because he's here. Okay, why is he eating a candy cane? I mean, I understand the idea is, oh, Sir scoffs a lot, he eats. That's his thing. But, why a candy cane? Is it just because of the colour scheming of it? Right, now... Rextro's Arcade. I know that's... down here. Probably won't make it. 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, just. It's one of those things where it's like I might, but I'm pushing it. I mean, look at that image. Just looking straight at you. Looks like from Croc. Right, so is that seriously what this room is for? Just those two things? Because this does look a bit too suspicious. Right, let's go back to that guy who totally isn't capital B. I don't understand why he's taking part in all this. I mean, obviously the joke is that, oh, it's capital B, but he's so bad at hiding it, and, you know, Laylee's saying all these things about, oh, well, at least you're not that guy. And he's like, what do you mean? Yes, you're right, I am not that guy. Ha ha ha. And that's the joke. But, despite that, why is he doing what he is? Right, well... Right, let's try this. Actually, let's have a look at my totals. Oh, I only need 2 more. 4. Right. Because I'm not going to go back on my word. Even though Fran's not here, I am going to go into the funky room. Yeah, funky music. See, I keep my word. Even though Fran's not here, I still keep my word. I'm gonna be Just checking a couple things whilst the funky music is playing. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, my pet in Mind Skull Plus has just evolved into the Flame Guard Goblin. That means I mean, I'm not doing a very good job replicating it, but you know, you can hear the funkiness. Don't stop moving. Do that something funky beat. Dead. So funky. Right, well, I've been to the funky room. Too bad Fran wasn't here to witness it. Oh, of course. How do I get through here? That might be where the rest of them are. I wonder if... Oh, wrong button. Yeah, and there's a bunch of tokens up there. Oh. The bombs. Is there a bomb tree around anywhere? Well, funnily enough, I'm still hearing a whistle over here. Ah. Well, there's one I didn't know about. So I've got 5 tokens. So I need 15 more tokens. See, that's like a straggler that I could have missed out on. Yeah, I need to know how to get into that room. Hopefully there's going to be 15 in there. Right. I'll pause it. Casino Vault Heist, I think I've done that. So... Right. So there's 2 sneaky tokens. That I've just got one of those sneaky tokens. But... Oh, I see. I see what I've got to do. Right. Let's go back to Dr. Puzz. It seems so obvious now that I think about it. I question why I didn't think of this before. And this is just to the right of the funky room. I mean, how did I not realise? Right. Please, please let there be 15. I need 15. If there's not 15 in here, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Whoa. Game? Camera? Okay. I have a feeling there isn't going to be 15 here. I have a bad feeling there's not going to be 15. Just going to be 5, isn't it? Just going to be 5 at the end, and that's going to be it, and I'm going to be down. And I'm going to be missing 10. Right, and then that's going to drain, isn't it? Right. So. The game doesn't actually keep a record, like a record that tells you about of the ones you've gotten. It just tells you how many, but you can't pinpoint it. And I've gotten everything else, haven't I? Yes. So there's going to be... Right, let's go back to the start of the list. And see, it won't be one of the... It probably won't be one of those vending those out of order slot machines, because it's 10 that I need. There's not going to be anything that gives you 6. Unless I never got to the end of the power room, although I think I did. Tell you what, if I can find where the power room is... I think it's around here somewhere. I'm thinking... No, that's not it. Oh! I heard some whistling. Well, that's a good sign. I do love this hunter. The hunter thingy-me, the hunter tonic. Won't be in there, will it? Unless... Ah! Can I get in that little gap there? Oh! Okay. Well then. Oh, that wasn't mentioned on the thing, I don't think. But hey, at least I know where I can get 5 more coins. Right, so there's that. And I wanted to quickly check. Right. That's the end of the power room up here, isn't it? Oh, not the power room, or whatever that room is called. Right, okay. Let's go down and pay Dr. Puzz another visit. Yes. No, I don't think that one was listed on the thing. Is it around here? Right, hold on. Yes, I know, game. This one. Oh, it does mention. I must have just missed it. Oh, okay then. The end of the golf course and the Yooka-Laylee pachinko game. Right. Lovely jubbly. Right. It's near the golf course and the pachinko game. There's the pachinko game. Is it around here? It's next to the funky room, isn't it? Hold on. Okay. Is this it in here? No. Oh. No. Oh, there it is. So now after this I need 5 more tokens, and it's a case of finding a source of 5 tokens. So if something's like, there's 6 tokens here, or do this for 3 tokens, I know it's not that. It's most likely you're just going to be a source of 5 tokens. Although technically it could be, you know, there's 1 here, and 2 over there, and 3 over there. Although I doubt it. It will probably just be a lot of 5. Oh, of course, then I've got to find the skull. Hello there, Stevie boy. Yes, it was made to be like the Banjo-Kazooie games. I don't know how familiar you are with Yooka-Laylee. Like, that was the point, because the people who made Banjo-Kazooie wanted to make more Banjo-Kazooie games, but they couldn't because Microsoft owned the license. So what ended up happening was they kickstarted Yooka-Laylee as like a spiritual successor. So yeah, that is what it's meant to be. It's meant to be Banjo-Kazooie, but they just couldn't make Banjo-Kazooie like with that name, so they did this. Anyway, have you been in any of my streams before, Stevie boy? I don't remember. If you have, it's probably been a while ago. Right, I've just got to find 5 more of these tokens. So I need to find a source of 5 tokens, and then I'll have completed this level. Apart from the skull, which I'm also going to have to find. Right, let's go back to the top of this list. Oh, good. Is that recently? power grid race. Right, the power grid. I don't know. I have a suspicion that I might have started it but then not properly completed it. So... I don't know where it is off the top of my head though. Oh, right, okay. Oh, I heard a whistling. Whistling means it's nearby. Oh. Oh, is this it? Oh, okay then. I guess it was just this. Never mind. And then this'll be it. And then I've got to see if I can figure out about that skull. Right, okay. Nah, just missed it. Yeah, I have something equipped where I get that whistling sound if something's nearby. So how do I know you on PSN then? Was that from... Was it from Final Fantasy Group? You'll probably have to remind me there. Or is it a trophy hunting thing? Right, and there you go. There's the last of them. Well, that was rather anticlimactic. It was just a random slot machine I hadn't been to. Very unusual. Right. Now I need to get those exchanged. And get the... Now where is it? I opened up the curtains because it was getting a bit dark. And I have to close them again because it's lighting up the room and it's making it harder to see the TV. How's my battery doing? 1 bar. Oh, 1 second. Right, okay. Well... might have been like boosting on something. Right, I'm just putting the battery pack on charge. Whilst my controller remains at 1 bar, which I don't like. See, I'm now finishing this level and I'm getting to grips with the layout, which is usually how it goes. I start getting to grips with things when I'm approaching the end. And then I'm on to the last level. Well, before the final boss, that is. Right. Now I need to figure out where this pirate's treasure is. Which, in most cases, the pirate's treasure is in a really stupidly obscure place, and the game doesn't even tell you it exists. But you need them for the trophy, so... Capitalist Casino. Pirate treasure. Whereas on the third level, which is this like a swampy level, I just found it straight away. Just. Oh, I should probably type Yooka-Laylee in there, otherwise I just end up getting a lot of like gambling websites, and I don't want that. Just this. Just this today. Actually available at the beginning of the level after entering the... Oh, really? Oh. Well. It's at the very start of the level. Look, I'm right next to it. And the funny thing is as well, is that I was in this room earlier, thinking to myself, I wonder if there's anything like around in here. And I did actually do a brief like look around and didn't see anything, and I thought, no, there's nothing. So, right. It's that's that level completed. So I've only got the one more level to go now. Galleon Galaxy. And I've pretty much not even touched that level. I mean, I've done little bits, but not really. And of course, I've got the like the hub world to max out as well. And then, I mean, that's not much on the grand scheme of things. So this is going to be pretty much my first venture into this level, even though I've been there very briefly. Yeah. And this is the first level where you actually need the flying ability to get there. So having it isn't going to cut me any slack with finding any of the pages or anything. That's a good question, capital B. I don't know. Right, this is going to be the first time in a long time. Oh yeah, of course I can expand it as well. Yes, I definitely want to expand it. Oh, what have I been playing lately? Oh, sorry, I just thought she said what have I been playing lately. Yeah, pretty much just this. For some reason I read that as what I've been playing today. I platinumed Odin Sphere Leaf Thrasher a few weeks ago now, I think. And I've pretty much just moved on. Oh, well, I play idle games as well, but I'm always playing idle games. It's like a guilty pleasure of mine, I suppose. Got time clickers and Midas Gold Plus running in the background. That's a horrible loading screen. Right. Okay. Right, so... Oh, that didn't work out. Oh, it did actually hurt me though, did it? No, it didn't. How strange. Yeah, this is quite strange because it's been a long time, or it feels like it's been a long time since I've actually been on a new level that is like a fresh new level. I mean, I've got very little in this level already. It's not entirely new, but it's mostly new. But I'm doing just the standard thing of looking around at the very beginning. See, there's stuff over here. Yeah, because you never know when there's going to be stuff around. I wonder what this leads to. His tongue can stretch really far when he wants to. Of course I could just fly up here. Aha! Normie. Oh. Did I see? No. I didn't. Oh, well. Right, okay. So where is it? It's up there. Let's see if I can do this. Yeah, I think it's with that flying abilities, it's